My name is Joe Beimfohr. I'm a Iraq injured veteran. I was injured in Iraq in 2005. I was in the Army. I was a staff sergeant in the Army. My patrol went out one day and conducted a search in a town called Bani Zaid in Iraq. And on our way back out of town, we spotted, my lieutenant spotted copper wire running across a road, which they used to detonate IEDs. So I got out along with the crew, and we found the devices and disarmed them. And then on the way back to where the wire, it was set up at a remote spot, so we were following the wire back to the remote spot, and the insurgents had buried one in the ground and detonated it when we walked up to it. So I got injured, and unfortunately one of my soldiers got killed. He was on the device when it went off. So they medevaced me to the field hospital there in Iraq. I was put in a medically induced coma for 8 days, and I went to Walter Reed, and I woke up 8 days later on July 13th, 2005. So I spent a year at Walter Reed and got discharged, and then during my recovery at Walter Reed, I saw hand cycles once a month. Achilles from New York would come out and do workouts with the wounded guys there, and I would see them outside doing the workouts and working out with everybody, but I didn't know, I wasn't really wanting to get involved with it at that point. It wasn't until after I got discharged out of the Army that I wanted to try hand cycling. So I called up Achilles and said, I want to try this hand cycle thing, and they said, well, we got the New York City Marathon coming up. So New York City Marathon was the first race I did, and in 2008. It took me almost 3 hours to complete it, and after I finished it, you know, I liked the adrenaline rush of going fast, and I liked competing again and getting out and being active. And I'm going to do Boston Marathon on this upcoming Monday, and this will be my 11th marathon that I've done since that first one in 2008. So I started getting involved with U.S. hand cycling, and race with also the Paralyzed Veterans of America, their racing team. The first bike I had was pretty heavy, was not very race friendly. It was more of a recreational type bike. So when I wanted to start racing, I contacted, or I wanted to get a top end Force, because I saw that's what all the top guys were riding. I looked up the specs, I saw that the weight was lighter. So yeah, I went with the top end Force K. I've had this bike now for about 2 years, and I'm getting a new one here pretty soon. I actually went down to the Top End factory, and Chris Peterson actually spec'd it out, and Paul Schultz put it up on the computer, and I got to see a CAD design of it. So it's really cool the way that technology is improving not only the hand cycles, but also wheelchairs, racing chairs. You know, every few years they just get lighter and faster, and so who knows what it'll be in the next few years. But I hope hand cycling here in the United States keeps growing. I know it's really big in Europe, and I hope we can continue to help it grow here, and I hope we just have more and more people come out and try wheelchair sports, because I think once they tried it, that they would like it a lot. And you know, hand cycling made me an athlete again, allowed me to compete, and I'm glad that that we can hopefully bring other people into the fold and make them a part of our family, and get them active and out here racing as well.
Well, thank you, Joe, for your service. I very much appreciate your time. Have a great event in Boston tomorrow, and we'll be cheering you on, buddy.
All right,
thank you, buddy.